Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Headed out right. Launching deep down the right sideline. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 37. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. They give it to him again. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense 4th down.
That's why these coaches... That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they are unable to double their lead.
Once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Setting up a throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Brings it in at the 12. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south.
Here's Stroud now. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. We'll score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.